now for our second time here in Lexington. Jerry said, what do you want, Paul? He said, a couch.
Yeah, you know, like in rock and roll shows, they're like, no green M&M's in my dressing room. You know, whatever.
And Jerry, being the guy he was, got us a couch.
Got us a couch.
And Paul is maybe in your head we are.
We destroyed it.
Destroyed it.
Right. And so every year for 3 years running, we have put the hurt on a couch. An innocent couch.
It did nothing to you.
Nothing to me.
It cushioned your
It did.
it's the most tender place.
Yeah, it's like when you treat your mom badly. You know, she brought you in, and now you treat her like this.
Oh, I want to take a minute, since we have 3 extra minutes, to think what you've done to your mother. Today. Because you know she is.
My mom had a stroke, which is awesome, because she can't argue with me anywhere else. She's a great listener now. Although her eyes still have the daggers. She still gives me the look.
So this year they got us a couch. Oh, last year.
Where's our couch? Where's our couch?
Oh my God, our couch this year is probably more sturdy than this platform.
Have you seen it? It's solid wooden frame.
It's like Jared's like.
It looks like one of those expensive beds from the 80s, you know, with the gigantic lathe-turned columns. It's gnarly, so I tried to break it, but
We had people jumping on it. Anytime anyone big would go by our boat, we'd be like, okay, 3 more friends just like you.
We do it.
On this couch.
So they were going to stack all the fat guys in the convention on top of it.
Yeah.
Still didn't work. Hey, all right. What? No, you're not fat, you're an amateur. You're junior varsity. It's coming.
She's got a song. You gotta come back. Where you been all weekend?
You got a saw too? And you got the axe? What do you mean? You got the axe? For the TV show, that one? The survival tool, the zombie smasher?
Look, if you guys don't see that, and we were about to resort to calling Uber. It's like, where do you want to go? Over the couch.
It's a short ride. Please listen up.
Take it right over.
Must have an Uber driver with a Mack truck. All right, so you guys have been very kind. There's a lot of hoopla, a lot of questions about what this panel is today.
We're a little curious ourselves.
No, we're not. This is the Vulcan Skull Combat Academy. Now, what does it mean? What does it mean, Tony? You don't know. I'm going to tell you. What it means is fighting, but fighting artistically. Jason, tell us, you're a college professor. You're a PhD.
I have a PhD.
Tell us about stage combat and what it means to you.
Well, stage combat, I can tell you all day long. People look at stage combat, the first thing they think is what? It's fake. That's a good way to say it. It's acting. It is not about killing one another.
Like wrestling.
So I wanted to start off. I thought just for the damn element, we could start with a demonstration.
Wait a minute. Now in the back, our lovely assistant, Jason McCollum. Our lovely assistant, Jason McCollum, and his okay Watt Valley. She's got to dry her waistboard because when we say 1,000 ways to die, we mean 1,000 ways to die. So she's going to be keeping score of deaths. So now, is this your phone? Awesome.
One of the first things you have to understand about stage combat is a way to advance a story. It's storytelling. It's a plot. We know a lot. We know a lot about characters by the way they fight. We're crying out loud. Okay. For instance, if I were to go up to Paul Schrier, Paul, can I borrow you for a minute?
Okay.
And this is Paul Schrier, and I say, Paul, you know what? I want you to look out there, over that way. I want you to just keep looking. And I just want to know that all the differences we have had,
The rabbits, Jason.
I don't mind them. Ah! And then I clobber him with the chair. That would tell you a lot about me, my character. Okay? Let's try this. Okay? This is one of my absolute favorites. Okay? So I'm trying to figure out how we can do this without something.
Well, I guess that's the point of the panel.
Let me get two people, just two volunteers, just for the hell of it. One, you're right there, and two, since you have the mic. That's a microphone, even though it looks like a chimney. Can I have you over here? What is your name, dude?
Jimmy.
Jimmy, good to meet you. Jimmy, give Jimmy a round of applause. Oh, that guy was walking over, you thought I meant you.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay, we'll get you.
We'll get you.
What's your name, dude? Adam, good to meet you. Give Adam a round of applause. I want you guys to stay far apart, okay? Now, here's the deal. Since we're going to be doing this stage combat stuff, and even though this is a complete demonstration, and it's definitely going to have a little bit of chaos, I'm just trying to teach you one or two little things, okay? So, you absolutely, since we need to look out for safety, you absolutely must stop when I yell, hold. If we do anything, there's going to be hands-on for the rest of the day. If I yell, hold, you have to stop right where you are and hold, okay? So, like we said, combat's about people killing each other, right? Yeah. Great. So this is what I want you to do, Adam and Jimmy. I want you two to kill each other. So, just come at each other and kill each other. Ready? Go! Hold!
There's a lot of one-eyed actors out there. And they're one-eyed actors because one of their fellow actors did not understand the concept of controlled energy and choreography. We're not trying to hurt each other. We're not trying to sell something to an extent that we can't control ourselves, because if you go out of control, people get hurt, and you look great with an eye patch. But you don't need it. So what we're going to do instead is actually give you guys something to do and go after, okay? Let's have you guys up on the stage. I think we can do this part of the stage, okay? Sorry, that's my girl bag. So I need Adam over here. I need Jimmy over here. Yeah. We're going to break this down into a very basic acting principle, okay? It's about going after something you need. Objective. Objective. This is not a courtroom. You cannot object. It's straight out of the textbook of Konstantin Stanislavski, who I'm sure you all went to the fascinating Stanislavski panel yesterday. Konstantin Stanislavski is the guy that kind of gives us the backbone of all modern realistic acting. Objective is, tell what an objective is. It's a thing that you want a lot. You want it a lot. And you do a lot of stuff. Sorry, this kid's here. To go out and do it. So this is what we'll do to make this combat a little more interesting. You get over here. Okay. We are breaking this stage today. We are going to give only one person a weapon. That is nonsense. No, it's the truth. One guy gets a weapon. How is he going to defend himself? Very good question. He's not going to. He's going after something he wants very badly. Very, very, very badly. Because a wallet. Well, you don't have money. I went to church this morning.
Oh, yes. It always comes back later, doesn't it? Okay, so he has something that he wants and needs, and he's going to go after it with all his might. Okay? Ready? You just in case you didn't know. I'm from a Jewish family. This is very important. And all you have to do is kill him. Ready, go. Hold. He got the wallet. I think you noticed. Was that interesting?
No.
No! We need to see people going after things they need and want.
Yeah. You want to see people go after things they need and want, but something is in the way.
But what is that thing called? What is the term we use for that thing?
An obstacle.
Obstacle, absolutely. All good acting, all good dramatic scenes are based upon the fact that there's a dude that wants something. He's Jewish, he wants the wallet. And somebody that doesn't want him to. He's a Christian, he hates the Jews. Yeah, your mom talks.
Make America dumb again. Okay.
Again, that trick never works.
So I need everyone in the front row to come forward and to ring the stage here so that these guys don't fall off. This is what we are going to do. It's your job to defend the wallet. First and foremost, not just to go out and kill him, but to defend the wallet. You guys, if you can kneel down, just so people behind can see, make sure they do not fall off the stage. Okay? They do not fall off the stage. Notice how now Paul and I are not responsible if someone gets hurt. Objective. Okay. But now it's still too easy. They need more obstacles to overcome. So this is what we're going to do. You're going to close your eyes, cowboy. Are you going to go after a blind man? No! Close your damned eyes! So he has to do everything you can. Do not get stabbed, okay? You can stab him. And just for those of you who are already worried, ow! I mean, shoot! I worked an arm! Okay, so, all you gotta do is touch him with it, okay? Keep your eyes closed no matter what. You keep your eyes closed no matter what.
Yeah. Turn around.
Ready? When you hear the wallet fall.
Turn on twice. I'm just kidding. I'm not here.
When you hear the wallet, both of you are going to have to find the wallet. You have to find it to defend it. You have to find it because you're a greedy, usurious Jew. Okay. Don't worry. I'm wearing my 10 Commandments. That's it. Ready? Wallet down.
We've got 999 ways to die left.
So what we instantly see is character. The ways they go about trying to get the thing. Where did he stab him? Anyone see where he actually stabbed him? In the shoulder, in the what?
Yeah, he shanked him in the belcher.
He also got him in the gentleman region. It tells us a lot about the way this guy tries to get his objective and how this guy decides he's gonna kill him. He stabbed him in the
The idea of having the performers close their eyes adds an obstacle in, which is great because it makes you really look for that thing that you want. Now there's, you can get up, buddy.
Yeah.
Now there's other things that in our acting exercises or in our methodologies that we add into an objective and an obstacle. Let's do another one. Now we're going to do a half-speed run through here, and we're going to add in something called conditioning forces. Conditioning forces are things that are acting upon you in your world as a performer that affect how you go about trying to get the thing that you want, while all the while being stymied by that thing that's getting in the way of you getting it. Now, conditioning force can be a lot of things. It can be heat, it can be cold, it can be sickness, it can be injury, it can be an emotional burden, it can be a lot of things. Now, imagine you are in the Arctic, okay? Let's come over here. Right here, face that way. It is sub-zero, man. You can barely move. You can only move like an inch at a time. And you also are freezing, but you have to kill him. But you can only move an inch at a time. You're freezing. Shake, shake, you're freezing, you're freezing. All right, and action, get him. Get him, but you're running, he's gonna kill you. You're gonna want it more, come on.
Let's break out the arsenal.
Bring me the swords. You can all stay here because we're going to be using your powers of killing. Narvy, you dropped your bra.
Oh. I don't worry, we're lost in the naked lower every year.
Hi, Jack. Hello. Can I have the box, maybe? I'll see you. Thanks, bud. Wow.
So they're lying about half the size I thought they were going to be.
Yeah, that's what they all say. These are pretty awesome. This is so Zelda right now. I like how we got broadswords and cutlasses. That's awesome. All right, so now Jason, I would like to explain to all the folks in the room some of the types of stage fakery that we do when we're getting killed and killing on stage. So when we were kids, you're all fairly familiar with the upstage hide, right? The upstage hide is where you do something in line with the performer, but it's not really there. It's not going into his mouth. Ah! Yeah, there's another way to do this too. You keeping track here? Thank you. Now, so the upstage hide, this is a pretty classic routine. We all did this when we were kids, right? We would play sword fighting. You're like, Now, the upstage hide can be really useful, particularly if the person being attacked holds the weapon in place after the strike has occurred. Right? Like this.
We're quite getting that good enough.
That's pretty good. But Jason, what if you make a reaction to that hit? Oh! Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay. Now, hey. Oh, that's cartilage.
I gotta see my dentist. Dr. Goldberg. Not the Jewish thing. Positive.
Come closer. What? Oh, there's a safety warning. Hold on. Dear consumer, this is a choking hazard. Not for morons over 3 years of age.
Oh, man.
They are made in China. 17 inches my ass.
poisoning of some sort.
Oh, no, oh, poisoning. Hold on a second. I want to, but it's sort of like a, okay, hold on. No, we're right here. Keep track of this, Allie. Awesome. All right, you guys. Let's talk about poisoning for a minute.
Let's talk about poisoning. So, poison used to be one of the best ways to kill someone on stage. Why? Because you don't see it.
Because it's cheap.
Because it's cheap. Let's show them how he actually poisons them in Hamlet. How do they actually get the poison in the cup in Hamlet?
The first poisoning in Hamlet is where Claudius poisons old Hamlet, and he puts an unction of poison in his ear. Ah! Yeah, good. Second, it's a vessel with pestles.
So he literally he says, hey Hamlet, this pearl is thine. Drop. Here's to your health. To which Hamlet says,
Oh, wait a minute. I want my mom to drink this.
and the mom says, all right, the queen carouses to your fortune, Hamlet.
And then the husband's like, uh-oh. Tried to poison the kid, instead poisoned my wife, who was my brother's wife until I took her.
That's a good line. He takes drinking forever. Third death from Hamlet. Now, this is a good one. Swords.
Yes,
They put poison on the damn sword.
I bought an unction of poison so mortal, but dip a knife in it, and it shall be death.
I don't know why. Can't you just stab? But apparently this is so if you so. The good thing about poisoning the sword is all I can do is this. Hey, dude, how you doing? Good to see you. Oops, sorry about that.
Yep. So a nick was enough to give you enough of a dose that would kill you.
But then, that's not enough, because then Hamlet stabs the king. Ah! And says, you know what? I got some extra poison in this wine. And he says, swallow my mother. Ah! And then he dies himself. Okay. And the deaths are really fast. It's almost like, look. Want to see what a real poisoning looks like? Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to work. See you later.
Yeah. Bad boys with flip plan. It's slow. Too soon. It's not that interesting to die of poisoning, but we believe that it's instantaneous. It takes years to die of poisoning.
With most agents.
With most agents,
Yes.
however.
Yeah, castor beans, you could die quickly.
Yeah.
With enough.
With enough of a dose. So that's why we resort back to the sword.
Yeah.
Should we teach them some
Blocks.
Okay.
All right, all of you people that are up on stage, thank you for being on your knees on Sunday, which is where you should have been in the first place. All right, you guys can stand up. First one, you stay with us. We are arming you. Now, remember, there are few rules with weapons. We never strike at the face without working it out with our partner.
Swords.
Except if I'm
Once we get you guys
striking
done,
Jason
we
Narvy.
probably have more. We got like 48 of these things.
Yeah. 48. Did we lose a couple?
No, I think the king dozens.
Oh, I see.
Pass them around, pass them around, pass them around. Oh, okay, we got tons more. So, throw on swords. Swords.
If your arms stand up and come up here with us.
Swords.
Come on up, guys. Come on up. Here we go. Here's some more. No, you're loaded.
Thank you.
Hey, make sure you keep 2 1 for your
Got it. How about 10 more?
sword, do this. Woo! Because there's not a lot of space.
Yeah, so everybody, let's spread out.
Spread out. Hey, wrap around the room if you have to. In fact, wrap around the room.
There you go. Because we got to get you a little bit of open area. Hey, you know, so keep going, keep going. Let's give yourself a little bit of breathing room. There you go. Keep going. Spread it out. The middle aisle's open too, guys. You can do the middle as well. All right, so you guys, every time there's, an awesome sword and sorcery movie, the army always say, once more into the breach, my friends, are you with me? That's what I'm talking about.
Now, hold up your sword if you got it. All right, now repeat after me. This is my sword.
This is my sword.
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
There are many like it, but this is mine.
Without me, my sword is useless.
Without me, my sword is useless.
Without my sword, I am useless.
Without my sword, I am useless.
On guard.
That was terrible. I tried so hard.
You did wonderful, Paul. But the on guard was off. First of all, we spread out enough. I think we are. Now we're going to lock the gates and kill every president. Please kill.
Slowly.
Come on now. Okay, no. What we need first of all is what we call the on-guard position.
Listen up, guys. Listen up. Listen up.
So this is where it starts getting real. First of all, you actually need an on-guard position. What is on-guard position, Paul?
Listen up. On-guard position is a neutral resting position that you will always be in if your sword is drawn. So there's no pulling your sword out and walking around with it like this. When you have your sword pulled, you go into an on-guard position.
It makes it look deadly. It's instantly on stage, in film, it's instantly I'm a dangerous person. We instantly look at that weapon and say, oh, that's a weapon I got. I don't care if it is this stupid thing. If I come in, I'm like, with this thing, I'm like,
what is that?
Must have something. If I come in with a broadsword, I'm like, hey guys, how you doing? Kill him.
So specifically, let's talk about what an on-guard position is. On-guard can be one of two positions. You can be in a pass back, which is one leg back, one leg forward, and the second hand is back here by your belly, and your front hand is out like this, right?
Now this hand actually, if you're doing rapier styles, this hand was actually a blocking weapon. Rapiers were sharp on two sides, but this part here was flat. So if someone came at you, come at me with a rapier, you could literally, with your gloved hand, you would have a parrying glove, you could literally push it aside. And it was legit, okay? So that's why that hand is out there, at least in part.
So that's one on-guard position. And then the other one is with the weapon forward, and the blocking hand is in the back.
Now, that backhand, you can do several things, okay? You can put it on your hip, be like Girlfriend. You can put it above your head, like my cousin Jimmy, and be like, okay? This is the one everybody knows from formal fencing, it's this one. It's a type, hello.
Yeah, what is that? What's that thing about?
I am not entirely, it's basically to get your hand out of the way.
Oh.
That's what it is.
I don't know, is it to distract your opponent?
What number do I have? So now, if you're wondering how far apart your feet should be, okay, if you're doing proper fencing, technically speaking, your feet should be about as far apart as 1 foot in here. So if you want to do this, take your feet, face forward, okay? Give yourselves more space. You guys are like right on top of each other. You love each other. Like, I don't want too far from me.
Don't worry, we'll make sure you hear us.
So your feet are facing forward, correct?
Yes.
Put your heels together.
Okay.
Turn, if you're a righty, turn your left foot at 90 degrees. So they're doing this.
Cool.
If you are a lefty, you're going to turn at 90 degrees the other way. Okay. Who's a righty? Me. Who's a lefty? Never make So you guys are going to do the opposite side. I'll be doing the right side. Okay, I'll come right up.
And
now
then,
that's what you do.
And then we separate.
Yeah, you separate the two. Put your sword tip at your toe. Now move your right foot forward and put the heel where your sword is. That's as far apart as your feet should be for proper fencing. Okay. Now, if you are doing rapier, you can now stretch your legs a little bit more and squat into it. Everybody squat like you got a stool right there.
And very much like martial arts, the intent here is to keep your center of gravity right over both legs so that you can scamper about and be as deadly as possible without overextending or kind of getting out over and falling over.
Yes. And so Paulie hit the nail on the head. Center of gravity. You lower your body until you feel like you are in a good center of gravity. You should be able to pick up either one of your legs without your head moving around it. Okay? The reason for this is you never know when somebody's going to hit you. So if you're in the middle of your advance and somebody strikes you, you're at your center of gravity. They're not going to throw you off. Because, hey, when someone's coming at you with the sword, the last thing you want to be is this. Whoa.
So look, everybody knows how to stab. Like, not a lot of people know how to block. So now blocking is the heart of stage choreography. Because it's a defensive move, it's a parry, but it's also one of the most important building blocks in creating stage combat. And just like a dance routine, just like line dancing that we all love, you know, those moves are very set and specific. So Jason, can you tell us a little bit about the methodology for learning blocking?
Absolutely. Okay, so we got, in this country, we have what we call the Society for American Fight Workers, Society of American Fight Workers, SAFT. Overseas, we got like the British Academy of Stage and Screen Combat. But what they did is they broke down blocks, or what we call parries, into different numbers. So that way I can say to Paulie, I want you to attack my 1. I want you to attack my 2. I want you to attack my 3. I want you to attack my 4. And I know where he's going to go, and he knows where I'm going to go. So 1 is right over here. So imagine the sword is in the sheath. It will be kept on your opposite side. So for my lefty friend, it will be on your right. For my righty friends, it would be on the left. Okay. You pull out your sword, and right there is a 1. Okay? On the same side where you just took it out. Because theoretically speaking, it's the first place your sword is going to be. So somebody attacks you, it's a 1. Okay? Now we're going to picture we are in a glass box. Because you are always going to be repelling your borders. 1 is tight and close to the bottom. As is 2 goes to the other side, your right side. 3 is immediately above it. 4 is the opposite side. 5 is above your head. 6 is above your head with your sword at the opposite position. This is the good one, so you show off your biceps. You thought it was swords, it's the guns!
So there's a great visualization tool. About these blocks. You just learn 5 blocks, 6 blocks, right, with the repetitive this one. Imagine you're standing in a door frame, and you want the sword to align with the lines of the door frame. That is how you set that for yourself. And that is how you prevent yourself from going way out with the block.
And why don't we want to go way out?
Because, well, in theatrical terms, we don't want our weapon to get so out of control because we're dancing, babe. I got another move I have to do right after this. Why would I want to have to go all the way out here and then all the way up here when I can just go boom and boom? It's economy of motion. That's the reason.
Absolutely. So, let's try these again. I'm going to call them out, and I want to hear you guys call them out as well. Now, when you're going to the on-guard position, everyone's going to give me a good swashbuckling za as you go to the on-guard. Za! Start. Let me hear you say za first. Za! Za! Good. Ready, on-guard. Za! Good. 1. 1. 2. 2. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. 6. 6. On guard. Zap! Remember, your knuckles always face to the outside, okay, for these, all right? Your blade and knuckles are aligned. So you're always facing out. It's called the true edge, right there.
Whoa, the true edge.
Pretty hardcore, right?
It is. These swords are hardcore. I mean, bone core.
So now, this is what I want you guys to do. now you guys know your pairings.
Right. Yeah.
All right, let's do them one more time, then I'll pair you up. We'll pair up, we'll start some cutting.
Yes.
Okay? So, everybody, on guard. Zah! 1, zah! I did say zah, didn't I? Let's go back to the top. On guard. Zah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On guard. Zah! Good, very good, guys. Give yourselves a round. Now we're going to start the cutting.
They're cutting.
Now, when you are using a sword, you've got a couple different ways to kill. You have an actual cut. Ah! It's a slash. Ah! It's taking out parts of the body. Ah! It's taking them with you. Ah! Or you have a thrust, which is also known as a stab. Okay? So for now, we're going to have actual cuts. Okay?
Yeah, so we're not going to do any stabbing. We're going to be kind of cutting and cutting in along the door frame so that we can meet the block, right? We want to meet the parry.
So what we're going to do is, now that we know where the parries are, we're going to make our cuts according to the numbers of the parry. Okay? So if I tell Polly to cut to my 1, I'll say cut 1, cut 2, aha, cut 3, cut 4, cut 5, cut 6, cut the cheese. An effective poisoning. So, find a partner, somebody you don't know, somebody that you love, somebody you don't know.
Okay, so
face them.
So get paired up, and guys, we can fill up this. We can get some people up in front. So a couple of you guys, if you don't have enough room, come on up in front. Now, as you find your partner, keep in mind those blocks. Remember your 1, right? We draw the weapon, and that's 1. You know where your 2 is. You know where your 3 is. It's a flip. You know where your 4 is. You know where your 5, and you know where your 6 is.
So, in your little pairing there, first of all, introduce yourself, you know each other, shake hands. Yeah, hand do I shake? Shake with your left hand. Don't put your sword down. I don't know what that man's gonna do to you.
Yeah, you know what you never hear? You never hear, hey, can I borrow that gun for a second? Sure. that really just doesn't happen. Excuse me, officer, can I? No? Okay.
So, look at them in the eyes and say the following words. I will not kill you.
I will not kill you.
To which the other person will respond, I will not sue. Some of you didn't say that. Say that one again. It's very important. So this is what you do now. You're going to stand in your fighter stance, and you're going to get as far apart as your swords get. It's a safety issue. So put your swords so that they overlap, and that's it.
Right, so the idea of this is, no matter how bad you screw this up, you're not going to stab your wife's eye.
Yeah. With these ones, I guess we'll put them as close as the middle of your forearm.
Yeah.
Okay? And now you're going to bring them back and go on guard.
Zah! Zah!
Good. One person is going to be the attacker. The other person is going to be the defender. Okay? Do you want me to attack?
Sure, okay, I'm going to attack you.
I'm going to call out the cuts. And what you're going to do is, and this is the important part, you're not going to slash at them.
Right.
Okay? What you do is you punch straight forward. Straight forward with your sword out. So it's extend, and then you go cut.
That's it. See, we are attempting to have economy of motion here and control of the weapon.
So, as I call out these numbers, I will say, extend 1, cut. Extend 2, cut. Extend 3, cut.
It's hard. It's hard because we just spent 20 minutes telling you how to slice. But the idea of breaking up this move into extend and cut is that you're breaking the rhythm and preventing yourself from basically Louisville sluggering your partner.
So, let's all do it. Everybody, let's check your distance. Good. On guard. Stop. Extend 1. Cut. Extend 2. Cut. Extend 3. Cut. Extend 4. Cut. Extend 5. Cut. Extend 6. Cut. On guard. Stop. Switch attackers.
Yeah!
Extend 1. Cut. Extend 2. Cut. Extend 3. Cut. Extend 4. Cut. Extend 5. Cut. Extend 6. Cut. Good. Everybody got that?
So didn't that just get stupid? Like that was so fun for a while, and now you're trying to teach them about safety and slowing down, trying to separate motions. That's just dumb.
I didn't realize mathematics was going to be involved in this panel.
Now let's go back to the deaths. Now you recall. So if you don't make a block, if you're unable to parry, your partner is going to be stiffed. Remember the upstage cut that we talked about, right? And I'm coming in, and I cut. Ah! Or, hold on a second, let me do it the right way. Ah! That's just dumb. I'm not doing it. Okay. Ah! There you go. Keeping track. All right, yeah. How many couples do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We got 20 couples. That's pretty good.
So, this is what you do. You guys will come up with a 3-note sequence. Be like 1, 3, 5, and then the 4th move is a kill.
The key!
Okay? So come up with your combo right now with your partner. Go.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, so you guys have your combos. This is what I want. When you die, you can have a quick death. Go ahead, stab me.
All right. Hold on a second. 1.
You can have a slow, lingering death. Cancel the cable. Or you can do the honor suicide. Oh, I can cut. Oh, I am shaved. Oh.
I was so bad in that fight, I just have to kill myself.
Ready, go.
All right, you guys, you can work it out. Work it out.
We've got 4 minutes. You guys are the players. Give me that.
All right. So we're working out. You guys got it worked out? Hey, take it easy. All right. So did you work out your routines? You got it? Feel comfortable? Now remember, we're going to start with our weapons sheath. We are going to go to on guard. We are going to begin 1, 2, 3, and then the kill E will be killed by the killer, and there will be an impressive death.
This will be the largest death event in this convention center this week.